At just 12 years old, he left home crying, not knowing if he would ever return. This is not just a story. It is a warning of what obsession can turn a human into. Coaches ignored him, kids laughed at him, and even his emotions were called weakness. But they didn't understand what they were creating. Because when pain meets obsession, it creates something the world cannot control. This is the story of a boy who trained while the world was sleeping, who turned every tear into fuel, and became Cristiano Ronaldo, a name the world could never silence. Before obsession took over, this is where it began. Before the world feared his name, he was just a boy from a small island called Madeira, Portugal. No fame, no luxury, just a poor home where dreams felt impossible, but quitting was never an option. His father worked as a kit man, cleaning boots and washing jerseys, while his son watched silently, promising himself that one day he would wear them. Money was short, but his hunger was endless. There were nights when football wasn't just a game. It was his only escape from that life. Other kids played for fun. He played like failure meant going back to that same life forever. Deep inside, he understood something most people never do. If he stopped, even for a second, his dream would die before it even began. And he refused to be forgotten. That same boy who once cried himself to sleep in a tiny room became something the world could not ignore. Every Champions League night, every roar from the crowd, proved that obsession doesn't ask for permission. It takes over. He made world-class defenders look lost, left goalkeepers frozen, and turned every ounce of pressure into power. But it was never just about the goals or the trophies. It was about proving that being overlooked, ignored, or told you're not enough doesn't mean it's over. Then came the international stage. Wearing Portugal's jersey, he carried not just a team, but the hopes of a nation. Euro 2016 was the final that could have shattered everything. Injured, he watched from the sidelines as his teammates fought. But even then, he refused to let his dream die. His spirit became their fire, his heart became their hope. And for the first time, Portugal lifted a major trophy. The trophies came, but none of them revealed the nights he spent alone, the sacrifices no one saw, the fear he swallowed, or the pain he turned into greatness. Through it all, he remained the boy from Madeira, always chasing more, never satisfied, never finished. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a name, but proof that obsession can turn a boy from a small island into something the world cannot stop. His life shows that ordinary beginnings can create legends, and that no dream, no matter how impossible it seems, is beyond reach for a heart that refuses to quit. But behind the goals and the fame, he is still a man who needed love to survive the pressure. In quiet moments with Georgina Rodriguez, away from cameras and the spotlight, he is not a superstar, just himself. His children are his pride and his heartbeat, the reason he continues to push harder every single day. The world sees the goals, but not the moments that kept him going, the sacrifices, the fear, the loneliness. Because even champions need something real to fight for. Ronaldo is not just talent, he is discipline, the kind of habit ordinary people cannot endure. Every day of hard work, every night of struggle is what made him the GOAT. And it proves that if you refuse to stop, the world cannot stop you. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a name. He is an example that when a person refuses to quit, nothing can stand in their way. Proof that obsession and hard work do not just change a life. They create something the world can never control.